then you are ready to learn. It's a continuous process, so keep learning, keep gaining. Hi guys, this is Pooja Sharma and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Paradise of English. Many of you have asked me to do a lesson of figure of speech. So on your demand, we are presenting a new learning video on figure of speech and it will be delivered by my new friend and a new team member, Nikita. So let's watch out.
Hello friends, I Nitika welcome you all to our YouTube channel Paradise of English. I am glad to be connected with you through this educational platform started by my friend Pooja Sharma. Now let's get started with my very first concept, figures of speech. You all must have observed that many of the times if we speak something in an ordinary way, it becomes dull and ineffective. So figures of speech is an intentional deviation from the ordinary language chosen to produce a memorable effect. Figures of speech are words or phrases that depart from the author and reach straight forward to the reader's mind. It creates pictures in the mind of a reader. It adds colors and interest to awaken the imaginative minds of the readers. It is often used and crafted for emphasis, freshness, expression or clarity of writing. There are several types of figures of speech like imagery, simile, metaphor, alliteration, hyperbole, onomatopoeia, personification. But today we will understand the concept of first three figures of speech, which are imagery, simile and metaphor. Imagery. As its name suggests, it creates a mental image in the reader's mind. It is descriptive writing that appeals to the senses. It can be sight, taste, touch, smell and hearing. Think of it this way, when a writer uses imagery, it helps to create a picture in our mind. So imagery is equivalent to a mental image. For example, the bearers bear the bride along like a pearl on a string. When we hear this statement, it creates an image in our mind which can be related to relate bride to a pearl on a string. Similarly, the bride skims like a bird on the foam of a stream. Now, come to simile. A simile is the comparison of two unlike things using like or as. It has two parts. First of all, we compare two unlike things. Secondly, we compare the things while using like or as. For example, he eats like a pig. You are as pretty as a picture. An emerald is as green as grass. A ruby is as red as blood. A sapphire shines as blue as heaven. The sun is like a yellow ball of fire in the sky. The school library is like a mountain of books. There are so many other examples which can be related. Now come to metaphor. A metaphor is the comparison of two unlike things or expressions. But in metaphor, we don't use like or as we used in a simile. For example, he is a pig. You are a tulip. Now, there is a thin line difference between metaphor and simile. Let's take an example. Mike is like a teddy bear. Mike is as soft as a teddy bear. Mike is a teddy bear. In first two sentences, we compare Mike with teddy bear by using like and as. Whereas in the third sentence, we directly compare Mike with teddy bear. We said Mike is a teddy bear. So it's metaphor. Now let's test your knowledge. Which of the following is another example of imagery? Let's take three sentences which are: there is a white bird in the sky. The delicate white bird flew gracefully through the blue sky. I heard the birds and saw them flying. Friends, remember, When a writer uses imagery, he or she chooses words that will appeal to some or all of the reader's senses. Now, you just think about which of these sentences most appeals to your five senses. Yes, you are right. The delicate white bird flew gracefully through the blue sky is an example of imagery because it gives the reader a mental image by appealing to the senses. Okay friends, let's come to another question. Which of the following is not an example of simile? There are three sentences. First one is, he is as messy as a pig when he eats. He eats like a pig. He is a pig. So when a writer uses simile, he remembers two things. First one is two unlike things are being compared, and second one is the words like or as are being used to make the comparison. In the first two sentences, author used as and like. So these two are the examples of simile. Whereas in the third sentence, he directly compared a boy with a pig. So you are right. He is a pig is not a simile because even though it does compare to unlike things, but like or as words are not used. So let's take the next question. Which of the following is the correct definition for metaphor? Comparing two similar things by using like or as. Comparing two similar things without using like or as. Comparing two unlike things by using like or as. Or comparing two unlike things without using like or as. Let's take another look at these examples. Fido is like a teddy bear. Fido is as soft as a teddy bear. And Fido is a teddy bear. In first two sentences, Fido is compared to teddy bear by using like and as. Whereas in the last example, Fido is directly compared to teddy bear without using like or as. So in the metaphor, as we remember, we don't use like or as in comparison. So you are right. The last third last sentence which says comparing two unlike things without using like or as is the correct statement which defines metaphor.
If you like my video, keep watching us. Do subscribe it